Alright guys, I just want to share with you an opportunity I'm looking at on the Aussie dollar, and it's really, since we put in this, found support down here at 70, just below that 7,500 even handle number, you can see we're pulling down and approaching that level again. So if we draw in a horizontal line at that level, you're going to see that it's a very well respected level of structure in this market. You're going to see that it's a well-respected level of structure in this market. You see we've been tested multiple times in the past. Each time it's tested, we see some kind of reaction, a hold at that level. You can see we had support here, resistance here, support here, and we're pushing down to that level again. And if we test that level again, the chances are we're going to see a reaction again. If it happened in the past, it's likely to happen again. So as we drop down to our trading time frames, what I'm going to show you is a potential opportunity down here at this level. So you can see we've got our higher time frame DSR zone already drawn in for us. This is a DSR indicator software that we're using to identify those dynamic support and resistance zones. This is the higher time frame, so this is set to the daily, and this is the 4-hour time frame. So you can see we've got higher time frame structure here, as we already know. We've got that even handle 7,500 level down in this area as well. We've got previous, so we know we've got major structure. We've got previous minor structure here in the form of this double bottom as well. Okay, so what we can do is start to build out a case for entry if you're looking for that counter trend or CTS style approach. Now, you might be giving yourself points for structure, major structure, minor structure. What we can do is we can further build on to that confirmation and try and think like as many traders as possible. So we want to build out a little zone down here and try and narrow it down as to and really try and identify the most highest probable area for a reaction in this market. So we're going to start by bringing on a equal measured move, and you can see if we bring on our equal measured move tool, we've got a completion down here at 74.86, which just so happens to line up in this zone at previous structure support. Okay, and what I'm going to do next is I'm going to bring on Fibonacci extension tool and try and see if we've got any confirmation or confluence down at that zone. You can see we've got a 1618 lining up perfectly with that equal measured move down there as well. Okay, we're not going to get a fib inversion or anything like that in this case, but we are going to get if we bring our fib retracement tool on from this swing low to swing high, you're going to see that we've got an 886 lining up in that zone as well. So we've got a harmonic move, 886, 4 pips within the 1618 extension and previous structure. So already it's looking like we've got some confluence in this tight zone down here between 74.85s and 74.90. So there's a 5 pip zone there that we're now paying attention to for a high probability trading opportunity. Now I'm just going to take off some of these to make it a bit clearer. Let's take off some of these. Alright, so one of the things that you might be looking for is price action to come down, test this low, wait for RSI to go oversold, and you can see RSI is pushing down to that oversold level now. Conventionally, RSI is oversold, considered oversold at below 30. I have mine set at 20 because I want it as an extreme filter. And you can see we're pushing right down into that 20 level now. But as you push down to this level, this might be an area you look for that double bottom entry. And what you'd be looking for is a retest of structure, a valid retest of this level. Okay, and then you'd be looking for a next bar market entry, stops below the low, and then targets you'd probably be looking to base off of structure. Now, if you're looking to take this double bottom, targets you might base off of structure. If I was to take a double bottom entry and look for a pull, a pop back up, little small rally to get some profits, I'd be looking at these levels here for targets. So target 1 I'd be taking at structure, target 2 I'd be taking at structure as well. So first level of structure is here, previous support should become resistance. So I wouldn't want to take, I wouldn't want to shoot for a move beyond that point before I start taking profits. And then the second level is up here at this next level of previous structure resistance. Now, if you trade advanced patterns, we already know we've got an 886 down here because we've drawn it on already. Let's just draw that back in here. 886. Clear some of these off. We've got an 886 here, so as long as our B leg hits the 50%, which it does, and our C leg hits the 382, which it does, down at 75.63, you'd have to bring on your data box just to check your data on that C leg. Mine hits it to the pip. Well, then you know that we've got a bat pattern completion down there at the 886. So X to A to B, B to C, and a CD completion down here at 74.89. Now, so there's a couple of options for you depending on what type of trader you are. If you use patterns in your CTS score, you're obviously going to give yourself an increased score of 3 points for that. But if you're a bat pattern trader, then you're going to enter aggressively down at 74.89. Now my targets will be conventional targets, and if we bring on the 382 and the 618 here, look where that lines up. Right at those structure levels. So if we're looking to take the bat, target ones are going to be up at 75.34. And target twos are going to be up at that 618 at 75.63, which just both happen to line up with previous structure. So that's one of the trades on the radar today. If you're not in the war room at 1:30 UK time, 8:30 New York time, you head over to the syndicate. You can join free for a week. It's you can join free for a month, or it's $1, $1 for a month, and you get access to the war room meeting every day and the trade floor where myself and Akil will be shooting trades in every single day if they present themselves. A few things on the radar as well. I mean, an FTB trade on the pound dollar, and I'm still short the dollar yen, but I thought I'd share this one with you guys because it's a decent looking trading opportunity, and I'm going to sit on my hands and wait to see if it completes. So I'll talk to you soon.